Uncle Johnson, life, prosperity, and good health to one and all. Queen Reverend Witchy here with Queen of Forces Healing Ministries. Happy birthday to you, Geminis. And I am a Gemini, yes, 100%. Thank you very much. Celebrating still anniversary of my arrival in this realm was May 28th. Celebrating all Gemini season, taking birthday wishes, birthday gifts, born day gifts, whatever you call it. It don't matter to me. But shout out to me and all the Geminis. We love and appreciate you. I just feel bad for the haters who can't understand us, you know. I tell you what, the Gemini energy of intellect, wordplay, and mercurial energy, we are curious. We can tap into our childlike energy to bring joy within and amongst ourselves and other people. And it's just such a privilege to be a Gemini. I would say so myself. So I'm continuing to celebrate throughout all Gemini season. And one of the ways I'm doing that is by offering $20 off all services, whether that be a divination investigation, aka tarot and oracle healing, whether that be a healing energy session, mental wellness counseling, or if you want to just chat and go over some things if you're struggling with a healing ritual that you're doing, if you're struggling with understanding a reading that you've done, if you read and you're just starting out, that kind of thing. So just go to my Google Calendar, and wherever you've seen this video, you should be able to see that link and book your session. So I just wanted to go over this card a little bit since it is the Gemini card. As we all know, tarot, astrology, numerology, all that is intertwined. And Geminis are blessed with the Lover's card. And of course, look at it. Like we have the balance of masculine and feminine energy here. This card is a lot about balance, choices, yin yang energy. So if you are seeing this card in relation to a description of a person, that person could very well be a Gemini, or that person could have Gemini characteristics like an intellectual person, a fun person to be around. You know, Geminis get accused a lot of times of being two-faced, but the challenge is with Geminis, it's like it's easy for us to get along with all kinds of people. If a good-hearted Gemini is not getting along with you, you probably did something, because for the most part, we're friendly. Of course, other things in our chart play a part. You know, I have some prominent places in my chart for Gemini, not just my sun sign. So yeah, I am she, you know. But like with anybody, hey, I ain't a killer, but don't push me. It's that kind of thing. It's because the Gemini energy is also reflective. So what you bring out of us is what you're going to get too. If we're stable, just like with any sign, we have our shadow side, we have our positive side, and I will say this, and some of y'all Geminis might get upset with me, and I am a May Gemini, I am, but from my experience, we're a little bit more balanced. We're a little bit more balanced. I will say that. June Geminis are different. But again, there's other placements in your chart. We all have our own personal charts. So generally speaking, I'm going to attempt to be brief, but we'll see how that goes. Just talk about the card a little bit. and look at the imagery. When we're interpreting cards, we look at the imagery. And what I always suggest people to do is look at it and see what comes out to you first. Is it a color? Is it an image of a person or a thing? Whatever comes out to you first, you go with that. You go with your intuition. Every card has their meaning, but intuition is of the utmost importance when you're interpreting cards, in my opinion. And so I'm what you would call, I guess, a self-taught tarot reader because I just did my thing, but it's intuition what guided me the most. Now, back to meanings of the card. Here we have this beautiful sun shining. And you know the sun brings blessings, it brings warmth, it brings life, energy, okay? Life force energy. It brings healing. We have a winged figure here, which some people say this is a representation of Archangel Raphael, known for healing, peace, harmony, amongst other things. And some say that when the authors did this imagery, they called it a winged figure versus an angel, but alluded to the idea of an angel intentionally so that the religious folks wouldn't be so uptight about it. And you also will, I'm sure, notice that the man and the woman here and the imagery in the background with the fruit tree and the serpent climbing up the tree, it's like, okay, they're definitely hitting at the Adam and Eve story as well. So there's some biblical context to it. But again, it's been said that that was done so that it would be more palpable for the religious folks of the time. Now, on that tree behind the man, there are 12 flames. It is said that those 12 flames represent the passion of the man and also the 12 zodiacs. Now, of course, we can't help but notice these people are standing here butt booty naked. Can't help that. And of course, that's passion in and of itself. He's right there with the passion. That's where he coming from. And the little mountainous figure in the back is another phallic looking symbol. And this union, which the lover's card can represent, divine union, because you have this image, that makes us think of the divine. So if it's a romantic union, or even if it's just business or some type of non-romantic partnership, it's indicated here that this is divinely guided and protected, and it's wonderful. And a lot of times it could also indicate that it's what we call karmic, not necessarily meaning a negative thing, but indicating that this situation, this relationship, this circumstance has been visited before in another realm, time, space, dimension. Okay. So whether that's quote unquote good or bad, that's going to depend on other cards and intuition. So notice that the man is looking at the woman and the woman is looking up at the winged figure or angel. And it is said that that is because that indicates the conscious, which is the consciousness is the man, the woman, the subconscious, and her looking up at the winged figure or angel is the superconscious or divine. Also, the man could represent physical, the woman emotional, and the winged figure spiritual. So there's a triangle here. And in this case, it's positive. Of course, if the card was in reverse, which I normally don't use reversals, but I just want to mention that. If the card is reversed, and that indicates opposition to that energy of the lovers to a lesser extent, or just a falling out, breakup, that kind of thing. But again, if you see this card a career or business setting, business reading, want to say, oh, let me see if it's good for me to partner with this person for my business, and you get this card as a result. And oh, I would take that as yes, yes, and yes. So this is to me a beautiful card. We have the number 6 at the top in Roman numerals, indicating harmony and balance as well. Yin yang energy, reflective energy, again, the mercurial energy of Gemini, intellect, words. You know, Geminis are good with words. And if you have a good Gemini on your side, then keep it that way, because if you do not, and if you unjustly mess up with a Gemini, whew, now this is when they want to call us crazy, okay? After you done mess with us and we was minding our own business, and then you come and mess with us, and then we give you what you asked for, then, oh, see, you crazy. Told you, y'all Gemini is crazy. That's how y'all do. Y'all be flipping out. Don't give me a reason to flip out. I'm minding my business. And some people do that. But again, just like with any sign, we have what we can call our shadow side and our more balanced, whole, peaceful, positive side. Every sign has negative qualities and positive ones. Now, with Geminis, if you want to act up and get in an argument and we can hurt your feelings, Libras can do that too. Because Libras got away with words as well. Another air sign, very intelligent. Do not do it. Just don't do it. Sometimes people just be messing with people and they get what they ask for. So that's just a little bit about the card. I hope it's helpful. But once again, happy solar return, happy birthday, happy born day, whatever you want to say. Celebrate your entrance into this realm as a divine being. Be guided, guarded, protected, loved, and share your love. Okay? We know that with the union of the man and the woman, that passion, something's going to be made out of that. Okay? So this can be creativity as well. But definitely lots of passion here with the red energy, with the sun beaming down, you know, and they are open. With the naked people here, you know, that could be indication of truth. And just lay it all on the line and communicate about it. You know, Gemini's all about that communication. All right. So it's sensual energy here as well, of course, with the naked couple. And I hope I've not gotten you dizzy moving the camera so much. But lots of healing energy if you look at it as the winged figure being Archangel Raphael. That is wonderful healing energy, healing on emotional level, physical level, spiritual level. All right. I hope you enjoy the rest of Gemini season, and don't forget to book your session. You will not regret it, because guess what? This Gemini right here tapped all the way in. May the force of healing be with you always. Ashe.